How could this happen? Did our most athletic, agile, and amazing student just stumble into a fall and have an accident? Or was it an accident?
We must call the police then. A murder on our campus. How could this have ever happened?
No, we mustn't. If the exams are right around the corner, we can't just post our exams to an active crime scene.
You're right. College boards, not sponsored, would never allow for our exams to be hosted in these conditions. Not to mention, parents probably wouldn't want their students coming back for another 2 to 3 weeks. I say we take justice into our own hands for the safety of our proud school and for our students. Students, faculty, parents, countrymen, they are gathered here today in C Conference to aid in this witch hunt, to find the murder of our beloved mascot, Wes. Independence has only allocated us so much time, so we must make haste. I welcome all of you to Murder at KSJC, where we will find the murderer and bring back justice and safety to our school.
The student isn't actually dead.
Seize him. Oh. Now then, from my time at the prestigious University of Columbia, I can attest to the fact that Wes's death was approximately 2 hours ago, before our meeting. I will need accurate description of what everyone here was doing then.
2 hours. Kid, the kid is fucked. Yep, good. Totally good kid. That we aren't going to call the cops about. Makes perfect sense.
You know, Mr. Garcia, you seem awfully chatty about our dear Wes. Where were you 2 hours ago?
Let's see here. Waiting up our queue, having bribed blackmailed a lot of students to come to the last play. Helping manage club funds, helping manage club events. All in a day's work in PU13.
That late?
Sounds suspicious. And alone. Alone and suspicious. You could be doing a lot of things through that time. Like murdering Wes. Oh, because you've always gotten your FRQs back on time. I've never heard any of your students complain about your grades not being in power school. Let's take a page out of Super Teacher's book here, everyone.
Wow. Seems a bit hostile for a bit of speculation.
I'm sorry, a bit of speculation? Mr. Quintero's out here accusing me of murdering a student. And I can't get upset over a bit of speculation. How about I show some speculation up here?
All right. It does seem suspicious. Why were you grading?
Oh, why was I grading? Is that really your question? Why was I grading?
Yes. Why were you grading? Especially because we hire graders for our AP exams. So, what were you grading for?
1, they went bankrupt. 2, I don't trust these people not to go bankrupt. 3, these people can't grade for anything. 4, I don't just teach AP, I also teach.
See? Caught in a lie. Murder, I say.
Burn the witch!
Yeah.
Now. We must go about this democratically. Plus, there's fire alarms here, and we don't know how to turn them off. So we're talking about democracy now? Who's going to set And why not let our local experts on our government and our country help us with these alibis?
Absolutely love to.
So who's on trial here? It was Mr. Garcia. But where were you, Mr. Quintero?
What? Me? Oh, look at me. Do you honestly think I would murder a student?
Yes.
I think that you, for have a secret closet of plaid shirts in your classroom that could easily help you change out of your murder clothes and hide them.
What closet of plaid shirts in my classroom? I mean, who would just store a bunch of plaid shirts? Wait, murder clothes?
Your place 2 hours ago, quickly.
Oh, well, I was also... Greeting.
Hesitation. There was hesitation. There was hesitation. Explain yourself, English teacher.
Okay. I confess. I was organizing through my closet of plaid shirts so much. Can a teacher not organize through their closet? Can we too not be fashionable? Miss Robert, Miss Coda, do you condemn me for having a fashion sense?
Well, I think both of us are capable of having a body, but no one is going to doubt the amount of rating we have. Yeah, kiss this.
I heard something about fashion!
It's wrong. It's certainly plaid of crime.
Well, technically, if it's her clothes, it's already against the dress code.
Did somebody say dress code?
Timmy, school ended hours ago. There are no yonders.
Oh, okay. Why is West lying down?
They're lying dead! Dead! And everyone who's a suspect, especially Mr. Quintero. I say, we go to Mr. Quintero's classroom and see whether or not this dress code violation, plaid violation, is an accurate alibi. Kula, drag the corpse.
See? Greeting. Papers.
Why did we drive west around? No time to wind to bed, Mr. A. AP exams. AP exams. Huh?
But this isn't a crime scene.
AP exams. What do you mean by AP exams?
Mr. A, do you really expect all of us, not one, to allow us to post the exam in the middle of the
But just to reiterate what Ms. Orwell said, this isn't a crime scene.
You're right. They never will it. I mean, they've been coming here for a year and working on civil reference to the practice set. The enemy system, how to house examine out blood and gore be completely out of the question from them. Let's just say, for the sake of argument, that this is a crime scene. We can just have our students take their AP exams somewhere else and we'll just call the college board.
Not sponsored.
What was that?
What was what?
That whole thing.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Okay, anyways, let's just have the AP exams somewhere else, if that's such a big issue, okay?
Well, we have them registered here and college. The exam people aren't going to allow such sudden alterations for something like this.
That is, you post the exams in the first place.
We're being very quiet. Yeah, speak.
What is behind that curtain?
Lies, deception, murder, and plaid.
Especially not that last one.
Now,
Eric, everybody, could very kindly please get away from my closet clutchers. I was definitely not hiding behind that curtain. That would be very lovely. Thank you.
I don't think so.
Oh. Dr. Boyd, the Plaid, please! The Plaid is innocent!
You should have brought this here. Completely against the dress code.
You do have some mercy.
Season. No! Ah! No!
Wasn't to the eyes should have led you.
The great Daniel race. Maybe Mr. Newman's leading to the parking lot.
At least y'all better wait.
I thought you would figure out not being fine. Why did you decide to do it?
That was last week's sign. This is this week's action item. This week's. See the difference in responsibilities and tasks?
What difference?
Whatever.
You know, I mean, I'm really good about that.
So we agree on the sign then.
I won't be sorry, but I'll get a better sign next time.
Wait, why are we missing? Should we hold meetings and meetings those? Pardon?
Murder student!
What do you mean murder student? ¿Cuándo? Where? ¿Cómo? Oh, it's like a team building activity.
That is what I find it is.
If you call solving serious, murderous crimes a team building activity, then yes. Yes, it is.
Fun and stressful.
Oh, so that's what you mean.
You're really good at character prediction. What the hell happened there? That is not KSJC approved behavior. As in they were caught in the crime? They're suspects?
Well, Mr. Wrong gave to question Miss Bow and Miss Meadow wears a hat, an obvious cover-up for flesh and gore.
Right, this gore. I know we kind of make posters on camera because it's working for us and it's good, but we shouldn't disrespect arts and crafts like this.
Place the piece of flesh back on the body now!
Jeez, okay, taking this flesh down. Okay with that?
I suppose with you managing to place a piece of flesh back down ever so carefully, we can overlook what you just did.
He's too good at this. That skill and that dexterity, it's all just too suspicious. If we get through all this, maybe we can join track and field. Nobody would know. Hey, students have ears, you can just fill in little gray hairs with Sharpie and you'll be fine. I can even loan you some merch and
Ahem! In case all of you have forgotten, we have a murdered student here. One which was just so horrifically manhandled by Mr.
I'm sorry, manhandled?
Exactly so. But if we can ignore that fact and focus on the fact that we must investigate this body, then we can find the true culprit.
What are we investigating for exactly?
What the murder weapon was?
Are we just gonna leave the body there? Just look at it from afar. We're looking at it from afar and we're gonna.
Well, Mr. Garcia, since you don't seem so amused with the murdered student, I can take a look. Because I'm a Columbia graduate.
Miss Camarero, don't let your knowledge speak. Don't let your knowledge speak to this nonsense.
Well, it's gonna take quite a long time for me to figure out what murdered our student.
Yeah, this seems like a major problem. I'm not going
please.
Your Highness, the murder victims, they've escaped.
I thought the Macbeth unit ended for y'all already.
Long and Mr. Middle left.
What?
Yeah.
Mr. A, you see how this kid's not actually doing, right?
Oh, the innocent! What was the crime?
You need to lay off the coffee. Look at the student. Look at this piece of paper. That's the flesh Mr. Betancourt picked up earlier. Is it?
Wait, what?
What's that?
Oh, I was wondering when I was looking for them everywhere, like, oh, this is what all this fuss is about?
Really, it's all in that period. I mean, if Mr. Wong is...
Don't worry, Miss Bo. I'll get them back one way or another, or I'm not track and field coach.
You know what? I'm gonna get away from all this and before the production quality increases. However y'all want to handle this is... I'm gonna get in here.
Look, I'm sure we can reason with Miss Bo that this can be resolved in an orderly and peaceful and kind fashion. Look, it can all be resolved in just a few minutes. That's fair. There's nothing more about stress for it. We can just convince her.
Ladies, defender of rocks. I'll get these dissenters one way or another.
Centers, then we must charge loyal Kuga. Come on!
We will have a 15-minute intermission. So we don't have to have very bad time. 5 minutes, sorry.
5 minutes. 5 minutes.
Stop, right?
You're asking this after the big boys?
At least it's intelligent.
This Kuga is taking the Macbeth unit way too seriously this year. Don't give like ideas. And we can't stand those coil alarms like the trauma Indians do with us.
Well, we probably dodge them and try to get to our cars and drive away from here and hope they come to their senses tomorrow, man.
Figure out what's going on here. Oh. Like, seriously, they're chasing us down page 4. Hopefully not torches. Wonder what the C is. You think you got that by now?
I mean, he should have. I mean, it's not like they locked the gate, right?
They should have locked the gate. They should be unlocked by now. I mean, I don't see anything. What in the world are you doing here?
They locked the gates.
Okay, well, what happened to your gate?
I somehow got lugged with cardboard props to fill a plot hole, but who knows? Maybe I'll actually and we'll have an actual murder too.
What?
Well, how do we feel about our ability to climb up the fence before being stuck with pitchforks?
And torches.
And torches?
Don't ask me how they got them, I just see.
Oh, great, lovely, just wonderful. Okay, how do we feel about our ability to climb a tall fence before being stabbed and or burned to death?
Not likely, especially with these fences. I mean, I understand why they're so high and all, but like, why do they have to be so fucking tall right now? Oh. Yeah.
I say we fight.
What?
You want to be principal, right? I say we stage a coup, and we take over Miss Bo's position, and that'll save the paperwork for the police and hit people.
Let's not be too right. I mean, the police are here. Right, I'll just call them. I'll just call 911, right?
Yonder! Language!
Not sponsored. So this is where the descendants have been hiding off. Your Highness, the victim, the murder weapon is there.
What? Murder what?
Language!
There aren't any even.
There's no students around here, okay? Let's calm down on that.
It's the afternoon. None of us are literate. There's no students around. Who ran this museum's room to make a sub-arts and craft project?
Quiet! All of you!
Now, my time on the prestigious University of Columbia in New York. Very prestigious, Ivy League. I know that we can test this murder weapon for fingerprints and find who the true culprit is, not this pedantic series of questionings.
You mean look at the finger painting? Because that knife is as good as that student is at Equilibrium.
You know, if I fire you for insubordination, you can kiss being principal bye-bye.
Oh.
Kip is an at-will employer, meaning we don't do any of that union crap. I mean,
Well, I mean, we can overthrow you since you're clearly mentally unfit for the position at such a dire time.
How dare thou speaking to your highness in such a peaceful way?
Mr. A doesn't have the heart to do so.
Challenge.
Mr. A does have the heart to kidnap and volatile just because he's deemed their daughter mentally unfit for their position.
You don't want to this. Well, at least I did right on her projector screen.
Keep this up and your next substitute will.
Oh. Joke's on you. My substitute is always a substitute.
Joke's on you, I'll pay him $5.
His loyalty and his costly one are worth more than that.
20.
That's also his projector screen.
I'll then copy from the school premises.
Your Majesty, if I may be frank, does thou not see this as an extreme punishment?
And what would you have me do for such insolence?
my God, say
Oh my God, it is! Are you still tied up?
Run, run!
Just run, man.
Get out of here before this escalates any further.
How? Do you think that this pitiful representation that the theater club had to use for my actual scooter is going to break down a fence?
I have keys too, you know?
Why didn't you say anything earlier?
Oh, you know, ADHD and auto-permanence don't mix well together. You're aware, right?
That does explain a lot of that.
What's that supposed to mean?
Nothing, nothing.
Guys, let's get on. Leave.
Great. So my scooter is being stolen by two idiots who are about to choke each other to death.
Get on the scooter.
Get on, scooter, man.
How? Do you think that the scooter is the SUV of vehicles that the DMV allows on the sidewalk or something?
Well, shoot your face.
Oh, man.
You know, a Conga line would be more efficient than this. Still like scooting 3 people on carpet.
What carpet?
People scoot.
Y'all realize I can run off with Miss Bo, right?
Trapped.
Oh, this school is so getting closed down before it gets out.
Teachers of reason, I call before you to take back our proud school, to take back reason and safety for our students, to take back meetings that should have been an email. Some of you, make it an email flat. He must have left. I lost the scent trail. Miss Ball. No more shall your unjust reign be tolerated by you. I challenge you to a duel with the title of principal of KSJC. You think you have what it takes to be a Columbia graduate? Bring it! You never done a Caliber could be kind of champion. Whatever. You see, Mr. A, you forget about the power of loyalty. And while you may have some apparent loyalty amongst your sciencey types, you forget about the loyalty of my loyal leadership team.
I have sick days. Why don't I just use one of my sick days?
And our department chairs, or at least the ones that haven't left yet. You see, Mr. A, I am still principal. I still reign supreme upon this campus. And I will not have anyone leave, including myself, until we test that murderous weapon for fingerprints and we find the true culprit.
I forgot my spider intimidation knife. Your what? No, spider intimidation knife.
I can't believe they used the math department.
He's the what?
Your Majesty, what now?
Perhaps a vote?
A vote?
Yeah, like a democracy, a parliament. Everyone keeps referring to it as a monarch. I just vote for yourself once. Oh, you're right. You're right. Why not a vote? Students, faculty, parents, countrymen, you're gathered here today in C Commons to vote on who killed our beloved mascot West. You will vote, and we will have whoever has voted the most beheaded for their crime in front of all of you today.
Who's Coda?
If you will. And Miss Boda, if you will set the mood.
5 minutes later.
With all the votes counted, and an approximate percentage of 95% in master victory, the killer of West is Mr. G.
I knew it! I can't believe it. Do you know the others of the betrayal we feel right now, Mr. Garcia? Pray for your life. Just like how West expected theirs and your chaos.
Not even dead.
Now,
What's this fire?
Louis, if you will. Will is dead now.
Is that the class pet?
Now, silence!
We should all have a lucky day.
That does sound strange. You can get him on.
Your execution will arrive
When?
shortly.
People should follow you.
My king!
I told the values to the conflict.
Hey, let's go visit Diego.
The moment.
A poem that should be wordless as a line of purpose. For all the history of grief, an empty doorway, and we believe for love, the lean grasses and two lights above the sea. The poem should not mean, but be.
Oh my God. This didn't happen in Colombia. It's pure! It's gone! Mr. Nguyen, they never taught me this in Colombia. Oh my God. You owe me a computer, Bo. Wait. There you go. Totally new computer.
Emotionally complex to me. I request more pay.
Alright. I may as well finally take a sick day.
Did you get your plan?
Cloud sort of put together this whole play within a few months, like not as much as usually, but they did an amazing job. They wrote the script, they remembered everyone's lines, I don't know how. They did everything by themselves, and of course with the help of our lovely theater club. They did an amazing job. Just give a round of applause. We'd like to thank our seniors here. So we would just like to give them a shout out. Andrea, Susie, Aldo, Cloud, Devon, Jay,
I'd also like to give out a shout out for Charlotte. They have done a lot for managing this club, making sure that our tickets get sold, making sure that we get fed during these performances, making sure that everyone's here on time, making sure that all of our props get designed, and I want to say that that is a lot of work to be doing, especially with our workload, and I just want to give a round of applause for Charlotte.
all of you as well for make this happen. We appreciate you being here.
Also, for any teachers who came here that were portrayed, we do have your souvenirs if you come up to the stage.